It is Monday, February 10th, and this is the preface that I recorded after the fact to the episode that comes after this. All right, so I am recording this one, darling, after I just made the other one. So I'm making the prequel after the fact. Because I just want to head off one thing before I hop into the other rant about how it's time to listen, time to call to action, is we don't want the responsibility and the mantle. And when you watch the video after this one, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Let's do things in reverse today. You'll just have to watch the other video. But, you know, we don't necessarily want to be the ones that have to lead the charge all the time. For the folks who have a problem when it's persons of color that are leading the call, there are a lot of folks that just can't get behind any movement that's not led by something familiar. And I think part of it comes from this projected desire of they want to be in charge of everything, and like they just want to be the assumed leaders of everything. So that gets projected, right? And they assume that when we speak up and say, all right, people, it's time, that we want it. That like we just want to have that power and want to lead the charge. And no, bitch, we are leading the charge because you are sitting in the corner in a fetal position going, I don't know what to do. I guess we're just, going to have to see what happens because I have no idea what to do in these unprecedented times. Like, we're trying to shake you awake. And so the fact that some of that gets misunderstood and misconstrued as, oh, they just want to be in charge of everything. I can't get behind that unless it's one of us in charge. Like, this is why some of y'all are the problem. Like, that's not what this is about right now. This is not about who gets credit for leading the charge. This is about recognizing that some of us are a little more sensitive to certain things happening. Some of us get the tingles and go, oh, yeah, that's not good. And some of us can recognize that something needs to be done. And, we don't want to be the ones that answer the charge first. We just always happen to be because we see it. All that shit you guys like to tell yourselves and tell other people doesn't really exist. It wasn't really that bad. The gaslighting we deal with on a daily basis isn't real. The prejudices we deal with aren't real. Folks can try to whitewash that or gaslight it all at once, but all they want to. But it is what it is, right? So, yeah, this is not about credit. This is not about wanting to be the leader. This is not about being in charge of these people. This is about us saying that we weren't going to say anything. We were just going to let this shit happen. But it's bad. And it's going to be bad for everybody. And it's worse than any of these people seem to be willing to accept just yet. A lot of y'all are starting to catch up, but there's still a ton that are just going, I don't know, guess I'm not going to do anything. And it's like, oh, no. We have to do something. So if it takes us being the ones to chase the schmozzies off the bridge, I just want y'all to keep that in mind. Like, everyone can do that, not just us. You can stop and chase them off the bridge too. It doesn't have to be us. Kendrick Lamar put out as big of a call as he possibly could with that halftime show. And a lot of y'all are talking about Drake. And yes, he did throw his barbs at Drake. But there was so much more to it that to boil it down to a beef between Lamar and Drake is a distraction. Okay, that was thrown out there. Yes, because of course I would be that kind of petty too if I had the opportunity. But the message was so much larger. All right, they said game over. Turn the TV off, okay? The revolution will be televised. They got the right time, but the wrong guy. Two dudes' face. Okay, said it to his face. All right, that's more than we can get out of Congress right now. That's more than we can get out of anyone. And for the folks who are saying, what about the military? This is why I keep putting it out there to the vets. Not that they owe us anything, but just because I don't think the charge is going to come from within those folks. I think folks that want to help from the inside will be activated when they see folks on the outside. And they will respond better to folks that have the tactical expertise and know-how. I am not one of those people. I am a get the word out person. I am a let's get people to connect person. If I had the skill set, if I had the particular set of skills, darling, whole other story. I would definitely be applying them. But what I can do is use my little platform, my little corner that I have to just try to get people alert and on board and understanding that the window for action is now. This is not about who's calling the shots. This is about saving everyone, because leaving for Canada is like being lucky enough to get a raft when the Titanic went down. You know, there's not enough room for everyone. And for the handful of survivors that will make it, there's a lot of people that are going to go down with the ship. And that's fine if you're one of the people that feels pretty secure in your life raft, but those are also the same folks that like to go, it's not fair to the innocent people who didn't ask for that. So I'll say it again and again and again. If you learned about the horrific times in history and said you would never do that, this is your time to actually act on that. This is your time to not tell yourself that you're a good person. This is the time to put your money where your mouth is. Okay, this is the time to pony up. If you're a good person and you're not one of them and you would never do it, okay, cool. More, okay? Get louder. I want to see more protests. I want to see more reaching out. Hakeem Jeffries came up there and basically said, he didn't say the blue party is dead, but that's what he said to me. That's what I heard. When they sat up there and basically said, what do you want us to do? That, done. You're done. I mean, the whole system is done, but you super toasted yourself with that because you basically admitted that you just want us to give you money in the hopes that what? You pretend to do something later again? No, that's okay. We got it. Don't worry about it, baby. Same thing for the people who are sitting around going, what am I supposed to do? Guess we just have to ride this out and test again in 4 years. Like, nope. You can go with the Congress people. Anyone who's acting like they just... And I'm not talking about folks with good reason. I'm talking about the people that know damn well that something needs to be done, but they're just waiting for us. They're waiting for someone else to do it. Okay? They're the folks that are watching the car stopping on the bridge going, yeah, that's my city. Like, okay, yeah, but did you go and join the fray or did you just cheer from down there? Like, thank you for stopping and cheering, but we need you to get up there and get in the melee. You know what I'm saying? We need you to get your hands dirty, roll your sleeves up, turn the TV off. Let's go, because... it's coming. It's coming. They're preparing. Their people are over here saying, we're finding security threats. Okay. Like I said, they are the threat. Everything they do is a projection. And this slow, it's not a slow boil, but the fact that I see people commenting like women going, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to fix my name back if I want to be able to vote again. I can't believe they're doing this. Like, I need you to stop, like, these pieces, you're digesting them one at a time, and I need you to zoom out and realize what they are doing. I mean, I'll do a whole separate episode on how marriage is a scam anyway, and you know, anyone who changed their name, really, what did you do that for? Why? It's a sign of ownership. Like, we don't put it that way, we romanticize it, but that's what it is. Just like the Mrs. title, you know, it's kind of annoying. But anyway, point is, so many folks are seeing it as an inconvenience, like, oh, I'm going to have to do this paperwork, instead of realizing what it is, which is further restraints on making sure that these people stay in power by any means necessary. And you're seeing it and not seeing it at the same time. So this was supposed to be a prequel preface to the upcoming video after this that I actually recorded first. Just prefacing everything I say in this next one with this in mind, that we do not want to pick up the mantle on this. We would love for y'all to lead the charge on this because it really needs to be. Okay? The Team Two-Teethers, the Steeple people, all those hateful people, they listen to y'all, not us. When it's us, they get upset. Okay? When it's y'all, they get upset too, but at least you can use the little bit of benefit you got, whether you want to acknowledge it or not, to go and talk to those people. They will listen to you the way they don't listen to us. Don't gaslight me about how that's not true. I ain't got time for it today. So that's what we need y'all to do. But if you can't do that, if you can't take the mantle, you can't get up front there and go be the face of it and go reel your people in, then you can at least support the movement in whatever ways that you can, other than just sitting in a corner talking about how horrible it is that you're going to be inconvenienced by this thing or that thing. Because, darling, it hasn't even started. It's not even a month in. Okay, if you think you're inconvenienced now, the book is there. Go check it out. Go check it out. Go check out the P that's 2025. Okay, it's all in there. It's all in there.